Hello, everybody. We're going live. We're going live. Hello, we're going live. Hello, we're going live. Hello there. That's it. Smash the show up. Yes, and we're just getting because we're just getting sorted out. We haven't really got it. Um, but there we go. Sure. Is it okay the way we wanted it? Yeah, we checked it, but the sunlight is a bit. It looks to me like mostly cloudy 11. I've got the Sherlock's in the studio today. Started worked out perfectly for us, but it never is. It's just the shade of that sun. We got the right, make sure we got the right shade there. So there we are. And 1 hour away. Yes. Our guests in the studio today. Well, I'm going to introduce some of them to you now. I've got Daisy Cow. Hello, Daisy. Hello, everybody on the William Live Show. I'm really pleased to be seeing you. I see you've been watching very nicely, and all the bears. And I'm a cow, but I'm classed as a bear. We get classed as bears and monkeys. You know, it's just us. It's just our talk. You know, and we don't say what DJs because we're not officially spinning the record. Harry the Hedgehog, be mine. Yes, he wants you to be his pal. And there he is, Harry the Hedgehog. He got arms there to hold his sign. It's not for me. Be mine. There's be mine from Harry. I kind of two shows coming into one. There's be mine from Harry. This is a live show. You sometimes see people wondering about the house because the people live here as well. And everybody see to their phones and things. Yes. We got Sharnock there. He changed his name, but his original name was Sharnock. And he went with the Sherlocks, so he became Sherlock. Sharnock Bear, he wants to sing you a song, and it won't take long. And there it is. And that's Sharnock Bear. One is singing bear, and of course he speaks for the other bears. He's doing a rock and roll twist. Yes, and there he is. And I'm a bit puzzled about his ears. I stripped my ears and eyes out. Yes, another guest I've got in the studio today is Skater Dog. Yes, yes, and that's his name. But always got his snowshoes on. Fine today, I think up to about 16 or 17. Peak 11 C at the moment and mostly cloudy. It's not that cloudy that the sun kind of shines through and it's opening our eyes here. But well, we managed so far with it, so I think we'll just manage. And that's the way things goes on the William Live Show. Mr. Right here provides the jungle juice. How nice it is. I look at you doing another show. Yes, I'm looking for my spotlight and my camera. I can't see them in the blistering sun. This is not a blistering sun. This is the sun that's hiding behind clouds and he pops out. This should be a sharp one. He pops back in. We go over to Billy Bass to see what his selection is for the day. His selection is Liquid 44. You've got quite a few to choose from. I've been choosing them for years. I've got a whole list. If you ever want to see it, it's Will Bill and Sherlock up there. Yeah, he still needs his own name. Yeah, Knockout Billy, Big Mouth Billy Bass 15-year edition. Yeah, I know some of that's been going for years. Well, our Billy's been going quite a lot of years also. We just call him Billy B. See him trying to get mixed up with other names, so we just often see a name which is Billy. We refer to him as just Billy or Billy B. And that's the grade 44. Sean Ox selection of Jimmy animated sidestep of Buddy the Elf. He likes stories animatronics. And he likes some of his, so he thought he'd put a one up and try a one there for Snoise. So there's Snoise with his sidestep of Buddy the Elf, and I like that one myself too. Yes. And Bianca's Nostalgia Corner, what custom pie or plush should I make next? I don't really know. I suppose they're referring to the little animals and that. I mean, I don't know the names. They come up with payos and plushes and I come up with monkeys and bears and things. But I mean the whole general lot. And not to get confused with Monkey Judy, you see. Moody dragged Mom's hand and insist on sharing the cake with him. Is he giving you a bit? He must be getting something special. A little bit of cake, I think. And Skinny Jolly feels so comfortable when Mom scratches her pouch. No, I thought it was like kangaroos. They haven't got a pouch on their body. The pouch is in the neck, I think, or somewhere. Where they store some food there. That's in case the goat's hungry for days. Yeah. When in the wild, I think. But you can store a secret banana in there, can't it? Yes. And Canadian Pacific, Kansas City, Granger on the CPKC Pittsburgh subdivision in Eve, Missouri. I can see the train coming down the line there. He's on thumbnail, of course. Everything's on thumbnail to me. And he's got a lorry or a fucking waiting there. Freight train drifter there. Holiday Freaks Halloween Party City Trip 1 and Halloween Party City Trip 1 from, but he's got another one. Home Depot Halloween 23 Trip 1. So he's got two Trip 1s there with the both different Halloween Freaks there. I can see, if I look farther down the screen, I can see there that Halloween Freaks has got another one, is Halloween Planet Trip 1. And there he is, it's three trip ones. Oops, he tripped over the third step. Now we'll have to go to hospitality suite. There he goes. In the animated stuff collector. Christmas animated dog with lights. And it's got his dog. His dog's got lights. Sun's not shining in his eyes. Yeah, and he's got in the animated stuff collector. Home Depot Christmas 23. Almost completed. Yes? Oh, I haven't said Merry Christmas up yet. No. I'm a last minute done. Brian out then, the video editor. Meow, mix. Big meow. Like cats do. Mix in G major 16. First ABS video. Ryland's 10, the video editor preview 2, Mimi Dance Party. Myth Effects. Jimmy Master Animatronics Jimmy 2011 5 foot long animated air blown inflatable Dracula coffin. Drax just getting out of his coffin, but two big teeth there and black eyes. And of course he's famous for his dark black. Yeah. No the Elvis style. No. With a point in the middle, yes. And Nostalgic Tronics UK. Coins and Company Bouncing Frankenstein. Full audio rip, vocals and instrumental. Oh, yes, I see. And the Bianca's Nostalgic Corner collection room cleaning and update. Does Bianca give it a good clean now? I see all the little bunnies and bears and things. We would call them monkeys. We either call them by one of those names. Depends what it looks like to us on a thumbnail, very small, you know. My childhood DVD collection. Bianca's Nostalgic Corner. Yes, I've been collecting records since I was a child as well. Gave all my vinyl away. Thought, well, you'll never see that again. Well, you might be a thought at the time. Might be a few collectors because somebody's going to collect mine. But, you know, now there seems to be a search for vinyl. Teen Vlogger, Spirit of Halloween 2023. Front theme walkthrough from Teen Vlogger there. And we've got a guest every day. Not that day, but this day. Right, we've got Sherry Mao Akiri. She was here on July the 30th, 23, and again on July the 30th, 23, and again on July the 30th, 23. Put up 1 month ago. Now they're all different videos. Might all share the same title, but all different videos. Thursday stream with Elijah. That's Jimmy Lover. And CJ Honda with his party clip. 23 Leatherface animatronic unboxing and setup. And the fall of 23 announcement from the WoW Squad Network. Haven't seen much of them for a while. But I did see that it popped up there. Nostalgic Tronics UK Coins and Company singing Hoppin' Frankenstein. Skylar Studios Jimmy 2003 Spinning Snowflake Frosty the Snowman. At Skylar Studios and Best Gameplay Gartner Ban 4 and the Gartner Ban 5, 6 Grim Shake Ben Monster Live 4 Dark Monster Green Monster 4. And I'm all for Best Gameplay. Skylar's Funny Halloween Stuff at Walmart 23. Funny Lobster's Market is open to the public. As you can hear in the background, people shouting for more fish. 1997 Jimmy Douglas for the Talking Dancing Christmas Tree. I've got Monkey Judy here, Jaya, this time play with Geeko. Geeko, or a Gecko, intimidatingly, while Judy extremely afraid. He's afraid of the Geeko. The dwarf house, oh, that's a big man to be stuck in a little house there. The dwarf house, full service, chic, Phil Adina, return of the world's largest peanut. There's a carpetbagger. He went in the doll's house to see if there was a red carpet, but there wasn't. And he nearly got stuck in. Yes, I remember I got my hand stuck in a house or something like that when I was young. I didn't want to wreck it and smash it, you know, and I had to carefully get it out. I didn't have a red carpet, no. And the one and only HC Super Mario Brothers will overworld theme and as Bud's soundfront. Monkey Judy Jolly wrap herself in a towel and run straight to ride the scooter. Oh, it's a naked scooter rider with just a towel. Whoops, what's going to happen to the wind? Oish, there goes the towel. There's a naked scooter rider. Look at that. Monkey Judy. On one of them electric scooters, you know, careering down the street. Running bear, he should be arrested alongside Johnny Preston. Yeah. And there he goes. An attention seeker Judy lip-talk mom to give her a warm hug. Must be a warm one. Well, stand in front of the firefox. Oh, sorry, in Cambodia didn't have fires. Well, he didn't want to put the heat on because it's that hot. Yes, give him a warm hug. Yes, put him in a warm blanket. Yes, good enough. They could start the Pinky Floyd. Yes, and there they go. And Sure Boy 26, Sure Boy versus the Joker, Snowy Animatronics. Norway with the sights on Ness, 20 years and 30 more. Official music video. It's usually a band with Norway. The sights on Ness. We got WPG, that's his annual general meeting. We sing the songs we love. We used to also, the lockdown lounges, we just sing any songs we love. We don't sing them if we don't know them. No. What's the use of singing a song you don't know? You might get to know it. I take rehearsals for a few weeks, yeah. And the dubstep dodge. Nintendo Direct 9/14/23. My impressions and opinions of every announcement in the latest Direct. Yes. And MT Creations, Walking for Atari, well paid and Pixel Ripped 1978 portrait. Oh, not so well paid in those days. But still well paid in those days compared with ordinary workers. My Bob the Builder, Bianca's Nostalgia Corner, Vehicle Toys and Halloween Display. Andy Carvel, yes, he was with Kajou Meat Society. There was a boy, was his song. Cool, look at the real fan first gaming video. And Banana Animation, Explosion, Logan the Jimmy Collector, Animated 10-inch Grave Raver Shadow Ghost, Somebody's Watching Me, Rochpat, yeah. And Jimmy, Halloween 2010. The Jimmy Brothers, Lighted Hanging Pumpkin Man, Jimmy Halloween, and the Cold Clock family. That's Cold Clock and the Quarantine Kids. And the play Hey Bulldog. Beatles or funny. Yes, the Clark Family Creative. Done. StreamYard in description. That's UNKDB. Damien Snow, Jamie 2015 prototype side stepper selfie reach. Spirit of Halloween 2023 Martian Warrior demo. Rather 10, a video editor. Preview 2 of the MP23 RF in G major 16.2 Akka. It's my G major 32. Yes, in the animated stuff collector Home Depot Halloween 23. This was had to do on September the 20th. Annie Keating was a new one. I liked it. Live performance of Lovesick Blues by Annie Keating Band. Blues guitars and country music to do. Lost Animals, funniest fun with cats and dogs, funniest animals, LA. To distinguish them, this is LA 189. Jimmy, Snowman Trio Band with the nostalgic Electronics UK. Thank Eric from Rockfire Lover. Animatronic Zone with the CVS Halloween. And Taylor Clapback, Lois 2023 3-foot pneumatic clown. Reacher, unboxing and setup. And it's going to set Taylor Clapback up. But he's been away, now it's going to set her up. Yes, and she's going to set up as well. Lois, it provides a Lois 23. A bird from Rocky 867. Dr. Cocktail. Doctor says he'll come any time, but you got to pay him cash. Hunt, prep, part one, moving the fellas and Sultan pedestal. Wyatt the Scarecrow, rising from the Grave Reaper. Spirit of Halloween 06, unboxing setup full. On the loose, live performance, country music, rock America from Ali Keating also. Yes, I'm go Razor. He's the one that's no shaving. Cut his nose off last time. Boingo, inside. Fan edit there. And Furby Man with a Buster Lobster. A singing sensation. I want to have a look back in that studio now. Oh, I see me. Looking right back at me. I'm visited by Daisy the cow. Hello there, Daisy. How's things going down on the old farm? Did you see Paddy? Paddy the farmer, he's down there. He's busy with your tractor. He's busy with your tractor. Did he not take you to ride on the cow? No, he didn't. Does he not ride his horse? No. He rides his tractor. Paddy the farmer. We'll be having the other ones coming in soon. They'll be coming in. And we'll speak more directly to them this time. That's what we call the assistant presenters, We call them mini presenters and all sorts, in the time. But probably the hedgehogs know many. He's well up on the presenters list there. Be mine. Hello, Harry. You went down on Paddy's farm. Did you see him? Ah, he was looking at me, so I went back on the edge. Yeah. Did he come looking for you? Well, he went looking for one of his lost lambs. Oh. Did you? No. Yeah. And Sean up there. And what happened to you when you went down to see Paddy on his farm? Was he riding his horse? No. Hey, he don't know. I seen he had his hat on. He seen me. And he said, I bet he's going to sing a song. And I sang him a song, and he says, pooh. That song. Yeah. I said, thank you very much anyway for coming. And I was Sean up there. And Skater Dog, you went down on Paddy's farm. And what happened to you? I stuck in some mud in my snowshoes. It didn't seem to work. And then my ears went buzzing bees. And I couldn't seem to pick up Radio William. And I was looking all around. And then I seen Paddy the farmer. I said, I can't pick up Radio William. He said, do you want me to give you a shave? I said, no, that's my hair. Comes out of my chin. I don't know, Granny. And hair comes out of my chin, comes out of my ears as well, on the nose. Yes, but then she's 75 toes, yeah. Oh, but what about Skater Dog? What did he do? Well, he kind of stuck in the mud. That's what he do. He didn't do anything. And it was hard to get reception there for wonderful Radio William, was it? Mm-hmm. We'll have to have a word with Paddy about that. Yeah, when he comes in. I hear they might be coming in at the weekend. He'll be bringing Matty Mouse as well. I love him. Yes, I do like to pull his whiskers. Yeah. Yes, and there we go. Now, what I'm going to do for you now is you've met the guests and we've done the streams and we're going to Wonderful Radio William. Yes, because we do that every day now and we put some up for you. And everybody, we'll put them up for you. So real good. We can go back to the 17th century right up to 23. And we'll be pushing 24 shortly. That it just involves a bit of seeking. We've got to go seeking them. Because while live streaming's going on, you've got to cite them on that other board. Yes, and I'm going now. So today we've arrived at Radio Williams, 1700 to 1888, at Magic Fly there. But in these days, no Magic Flies. And actually had it. They're all on wood, if you want to look at them. All the 1700s. And Big Sherlock, Young Sherlock, Cyborg, he'll be coming in, and Mr. Square. Yes. And their song nominated today is, there she is, Sweet Molly Malone. She ended up with 20 lovers, and then she ended up on her own. Sweet Molly Malone. And there she is, and there she goes. And now we're going on to, yes, the 1800s. And there they go. We're going to do 1868. It comes first to 1950. Now in this show, headed by Wise Owl, who keeps on sleeping, Tilly Dog, and does most of the work with Fluffy the cat. And Supergirl helps them sweep up. Yeah. And the song I want to do today was the one to do School Days 2000. That's doing it. School Days 1907. I was going to say not in the 2000s. Chuck Berry did the School Days in 1950, but the School Days 1907 with a sheet music singer. And so we'll take that one and we'll put it on our board there for you. And the studio is full of people. And we've got 1888 and 1990 coming up now. Again, because it's 18 split, it's Tilly Dog, Fluffy the Cat, Wise Owl is there. Harley gives them a hand on this one. Harley and Supergirl. And the song that they've chosen is A Hot Time in the Old Town with J.W. Myers. That's the one you like. I like A Hot Time in the Old Town. Not particularly hot today, up to 16, but very nice and quite sunny, mostly cloudy though. 12 C on my indicator there. I'm gonna go to the 1900s now, and I can cite it there. I've got Ted there in command on here, Scarf there, Funky Chicken, and Barbie there in the wonderful ship. Yeah, Radio William 1900s. The song I want to do for you today is it's Just Idle Dreams by Harry McDonough. Just Idle Dreams for Harry and for the lads there. They're idling about on the good ship 1900s. And there you go. And now we'll try and find the tens. If you do have to shorten your names, to try and get them on a list. The little number sometimes blocking it off at the end because it doesn't print the whole thing. There goes that fly again. Yeah, the 20s, just not eluding me, but there it is, and there's the 10s as well. I was looking for either of them. I've got the Radio William 10s up, and I've got Mona Bear head in this one. She just did in the eyes, she can see better now. Handyman's a good assistant, he's really handy, that guy. And Porky Pig and Blue Horse. And the song they want to nominate today is, they've all got different feelings, but they've nominated We All Go the Same Way Home. Singing Merrily Down the Lane with Stanley Kirby. Stanley Kirby. Yes. And yes, we're going to go to the 20s. We're going to commanders to you. Bugsy Bear, Jubilee Bear on the Good Ship, Tommy Bear, and Jack the Flag. And yes, it's Ben Burney swinging down the lane. Yes, I was just thinking that the others are going home, swinging down the lane. I was said singing all the way home. But there you go, it's 1923, Ben Burney swinging down the lane. And let's see how far we can swing him. And can we push him across to that list fire? I think we can. Now, will we look for the 30s? Have we seen them? Yes, we did sight them on the way down. And here we are. Radio William 30s. Now we're going to do. He's been bothering me all morning. The Spider and the Fly. I haven't got Boris the Spider. I did used to have him, a little version of him. Oh, in me yesteryear. How many years ago? I don't know. Probably not, wasn't 1939. But anyway, the Spider and the Fly. The Fly's been here 1939. Fat Swaller. On Good Ship 30s, you'll find the Blue Bear in command of Hattie with his navigator Pinky and Mickey the Monkey just sweeping up and playing around. Yes, and the song they want to nominate for today is that song which I told you about. Spider and the Fly, 1939. Just putting that on there now. Yes, just put that on. Go into the 40s now. Your guide through the galaxy. Go into the 40s now. Going to sight them first on the speedometer. Because you could get suns in your eyes, lights flashing, people talking on the radio, mixed up radio commands, and then you suddenly sight it. William 41. We get Mr. Wright, he's keeping them right, he's in the studio here. Congratulations, Mr. Wright, on your show, you're doing really well with others. The cup, red, he's pleased he got a new cup now. The cup red, I'm glad to the cross, he was on his cup Brahma. He could have turned up someday, and the cup lavender, they probably all come in together. Yes, and they want to do a song for you on 41. Some people will say, why is it 41, 42, spill over, can I get them all on one? And if you did, even if you did 5,000, it's a lot to cover, and you can sometimes not get down there with YouTube. A lot of things on YouTube don't work very well. And sure, in the 1940s. We're going to go for May I Never Love Again. Frankie Lane, 1947. So we put him on fire. We go to look for the 40s too. That's those that kind of get on the one. But you can't do nothing about that because you only got to start another list. As I take you through the Guide to the Galaxy, we sight 40s too on the radar there. We can see all the faces flashing by us. We're going to find the commanders first. And our captain. We ain't found him yet. He's not asleep, is he? No. No. It must have been us. As we passed round the other way, he must have been round the other side. There he is. It's the same crew, of course. It's just a second ship that they're towing. We've got Mr. Wright with the Cup Red, Cup Brahma, and Cup Lavender, and all on wonderful radio with him, as well as being on the World, which is the World is, if you're wondering what it is, well, it's William Online Daily. It's a magnificent radio station. It comes binds internet with old-time radio, yes, and going back to the 1700s, but they didn't even have radio, yes. Rumors are flying, 1946, that Betty Jane Rhodes is going to turn up. She's supposed to be on the roads somewhere with a little car. But I don't know when she's going to get here. I don't know even if she is. She might not. I think she took a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, well, we'll not bother her. There she is. We'll put her up and we'll go off to the 50s. Yes. Somebody's coming into the studio in the 50s. Yes. Well, it'll be one of our lot, right? It's just moving in and moving out there from his position. Yeah, he's looking for 51. That's what it is. We can cite 52, but we've got 51 for you first. We've got Piggy Bank. We've got Brush. Piggy Bank's in charge here. He's the captain. We've got Brush Bear. He's his assistant. We've got Little Jimmy. He's the madman. But he's calming down really fine now under his new trainer. Yes. And he's got Mr. Bell to keep a tight rein on him. Yes, when he rings the bell, ding, 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 ship's bell. Sorry about that. That was a ship's bell ringing. Mr. Bell. And we're going down. Yes. Today we've got Gary Miller, Garden of Eden in 1957. Well, that's a good one to give you. They've chosen that one. They have got a choice, you know. They could choose 10 for you, but they can't. It's best that you just do the one at a time. And there you go, that's 51. Now it's the same guide on 52. But it's finding our command post. They've got many. Yeah, I see them flashing by there, flashing by my eyes. It's Piggy Bank. It's in charge from Brush Bear, Little Jimmy, and Mr. Bell. Sometimes they have an extra helper. Handyman is the man that pops around and checks them all. And there's another few can do that as well. Matty Mouse is a good shifter from house to house. Yeah. We're going to do Frankie Lane, 1951. The day isn't long enough. No, you only get 24 hours, Frankie. Because if you got any more, you probably definitely wear your batteries out. Your batteries take another 24 hours to fill up. And there you go. And it end up days short in your year. And there you go. Frankie Lane. And he went up there. And now we're going to just look a bit down that list. There's no point. We just wanted to see something. Yes. Now we're going up to the 60s. As we see the 60s shining. The 60s changed a lot of things in music, you know. More rock and roll and yeah, British beat, Mersey beat, British invasion, yeah. Psychedelic. If it didn't happen in the 60s, it happened. 60s one. We've got up now, 60s one. Let's go and see the Crow. There they are. Sailing on the stormy seas in space. The Sea of Galaxy. And there they are. The captain is Dickie Bird. Yeah. Yellow duck is another type of bird, and he gives him a wonderful assistance. A sports reporter is England Lion, but he does shows in his own right. He does shows. And Brown Bear helps him. He's a very good pal of England Lion, is Brown Bear. With Matty Mouse too. He's in that clan. He likes to help them. Yes. And which one is he choosing post today? It was England Lion's choice today, was it? Yes, it wasn't. They gave him a hand. To win your love again, Tony Calderson in New Stereo Sound 965. Yes, that's the one we're putting up. And we'll put that one up. We just had to check that one again. Yes. So, that's okay there. It was just, I was just on the pull down, we missed it. Just get that one again, put the side there, where we just, oh, at the bottom here now, just where we put them. There we are, we moved on to 60s 2 now. 60s 2 now. We've got it all sided now. And there it is, same crew, Dickie Bird, Yellow Duck, England Lion, Brown Bear and Matty Mouse. And on this one, it's Matty Mouse's selection, is it? Well, Matty Mouse is going to give his selection. He hides inside the mat. Mat's inside the cupboard, and he goes underneath the mat when anybody comes. Matthew Mouse. There he goes, but he just gets Matty. Yes. Oh, who does he like? Oh, I know who he likes. He likes Teresa Brewer. How do you know it's love? 1960. And that's the one he's going to put up. And there we go. We've got to find the other 60s because the 60s is split into three, you know, where 60s partly share with the 70s. That's because 70s got mixed up with the 60s. Do endeavor sometimes to try and turn them out, but well, it's difficult. I would have to know what was 60s and what was 70s. No, I haven't cited that one yet. I'm having trouble in citing it, lads. There it is, it's in there. Yes, oh there. Yes, I see it on my radar now. Yes. I'm picking it up in radar now, lads. Dicky Bird, Yellow Duck, England Lion, yeah. Brown Bear, hey, hello there, Matty. Hey, Matty Mouse, this is Brown Bear selection. Oh, yeah, Brown Bear selection. Oh, we will have some fun. This is Brown Bear selection. Now he's only new. Now don't interrupt him, because he's only new. Few days old. Well, a few days on here, on the Starship. The searcher sweets for my sweet. He said I was looking for a sweet in the box, but the one on in Muddy Mouse is at the mall. Oh, we'll have to send you another box, yeah. Searchers, sweet for me mouse, sweet for me sweet, yeah. And sweet for me honey as well, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Are we doing the 60s, 70s there? I can see a sight of 70, and it's 70s one, naturally. Not always natural. These lads have been very quick. They've nominated one already, yeah, because we had a little, just a slight hold up. Well, he was looking very sweet here. Oh, and a own flasher. That's a flasher which is flashed on the screen and sent us down the other way. Uh, so we've got Neil Bear, who's the captain here. Billy Bass is his assistant. Billy, he could have been captain, he was, but he wanted to let Neil go on. And Snowman and Polar Bear helps these. He's a sweeper up, Polar Bear. And Polar Bear's selection today, right? Polar Bear's selection today is Ike and Tina Turner. He's been very fast with as well, very quick. Ike and Tina Turner, Nutbush City Limits, 1973. Because he did it again later. And Tina done it. And now we're putting it on for you. Now it only takes us to look back at the radar and try and find the 70s too. And it sometimes happens you go a wrong way up the radar, looking for it that way, when it's probably down the other end. But we have no indication of that. Not on the Starship. I hope we can get our regular flying saucer back soon. I'm not used with starships. I'm used with the old type flying saucer. A spinning disc suits me better. Well, I have not seen that 70s too, and I do know he's here, but there he is. I've got that magic fly still flying around. I'm intrigued. It's 12 and mostly cloudy, but there's a sun shining through the corner to me. It's Neil Bear in command of Billy Bass and Snowman on this particular starship. Polar Bear's the sweeper up. Polar Bear's given a selection. This selection is by Snowman. Hello, Snowman. He's with Santa and he's busy on his rounds at the moment. But he says, I've left you a song. Okay, I've got his message. He's left a song for us. So what would you say, Santa? Snowman? Well, we think you should play America, horse with no name. We've got a reindeer with no name. His name is not Rudolph. No, that, sure we'll have to do the horse with no name. Yeah, and then we move on to the 80s as we move through the enterprise of the galaxies. And as we move through those galaxies again, we often find we could be going in the wrong direction. There's no signposts. We surfaced on the 80s one. We were there. Now to check on these lads, see how they're doing their jobs, and check on them every day. We did press 80s one. The YouTube's going to spin. Yes, he got that spinning circle. Oh, but he's there now. He's there now. There's a fly against what that? It's Panda Bear who's in charge on this ship. You're in charge on 81, Panda. You'll be also with one of your co-hosts on 82 and 83. Panda Bear, Sunny Dog, Dory Bear, Rockin' Robin, and Patchy Bear. 5 on this ship because we need the extra help. And Rockin' Robin is going to nominate his song. Oh, you're going to nominate Rockin' Robin? Yes. Rockin' Robin is going to nominate. And here's his song. Yahoo, Yazoo, for Yahoo. Yazoo, only you. It is one. Rockin' Robin, thank you for your selection. As we move on, we had what 80s up. YouTube spun there, which lost by 80s. We have to go looking for them again on the radar. Such a terrific job to try and put up some songs for you. Got 82 now. Panda Bear, Dory Bear, Rockin' Robin, Patchy Bear. The page spun as though it's onto something, but it's not on what we. And of course, Panda Bear, Sunny Dog, Dory Bear, Rockin' Robin, and Patchy Bear. This is Patchy Bear's selection. Right over. I've started telling you whose selection it is, but they might just give it to another one, you never know. Right, Patchy Bear selection. That doesn't matter much, because it's a whole team that decided. New order, doing a ceremony. On 82. And there we go. Now we'll move on to 83 we're looking for. We're looking on the radar, we see it, we can sight it, we can almost smell it, yes. We've got Panda Bear, Sunny Dog, Dory Bear, Rockin' Robin, and Patchy Bear. This is Dory Bear's selection, isn't it? Oh, nice to have a selection from Dory Bear. This is going to be a wonderful selection, and I can tell you that, because she does select nicely. And as she goes, going to do David Grant and Jackie Graham. Could it be I'm falling in love? Could be. Dory Bear, could be she's falling in love. I heard she got married last time. King Goodley. Oh, she just wanted to be queen. Really married. Yeah. Yes. And that's our woman's being nominated. We're putting that one up now. Yes. Dory Bear's selection. Don't worry, you meet all the bears and everybody. They'll all be coming into the studio. Can't get them all in at one time. We're going to 90s. We're going to go to 93 first. It's just to let you know. It doesn't really matter. It's just that we were right on it. Harry the Hedgehog, he's in the studio and he's on Commander Harry. Hello, Commander. Yes, I'm on the good ship 93. Or the 90s also. Are you the one that's going to give your selection? No, I've nominated somebody to give the selection because I'm busy in the studio. Yeah, if you can just have a look down our list there, we'll keep you informed. We've got Commander Harry the Hedgehog, ably assisted by Bunny Rabbit. Guy the Guardsman is here, keeps us all in trim, marching round the ship. Baby Bunny, he gets the excuse. He's only a baby, he can rest in his basket. And Ted Bear, he's the sweeper up. I'll sweep up any day, says Ted. I don't mind going round in a washing machine. I go round and round and round and round, he says. So here's Ted Bear's selection. And there we are, we're right on it, you know. Right. It's Vixen. That's in the 90s. Vixen, the girl band. How Much Love. And that's his selection. So we go there. We put that one up. We've signaled that we're on my way. Put my signal on. We're on my way to C90s 1 and 2. Doesn't really matter who comes up first. It's the same crew. But sighting on the radar is a business. There's 90s 2's popped up before. It's not, it's 90s 1. Well, 90s 2 is there as well, so it doesn't matter. So both of them rushing together there. Harry, he's got them well marshalled with Bunny Rabbit and Guy the Guardsman keeping them in check. Baby Bunny's asleep in his basket, as he's permitted to be, and Ted Bear is given his selection and he's sweeping up the floor. Right, and there we go. And so whose selection? Baby Bunny. Oh yeah, Baby Bunny left the selection before he went to sleep. Guru Josh, he got off to infinity. 1990. Yes, Baby Bunny's gone off to infinity as well. Yeah, she's looking better these days, but still very weak. Rolls about, very weak. And that's his selection for the day. We're going off to 90s 2, where we see the same crew again. Harry, Bunny, Guy, that's Bunny Rabbit, Baby Bunny, and Ted Bear. Are you finished sweeping up, Ted? Yeah. Now I'm polishing the windows. Yes. What's it like on that ship? Oh, it's great, says Ted Bear, yeah. Yes. We've got Lisa Stansfield live together. We've all got to live together, and it's tough to live on a starship together. And there we go. We're putting up Lisa Stansfield for you live together in the 1990s. We're now going to look back to our radar and see where we're going. We're going to 2000. We call the noughties because we have special names for everything. We'll find the captain, Sean Bear. Come in, Captain Sean. Hello, everybody. Hey, it's me, Captain Sean. I've been promoted. Yes, I used to be William's right-hand man for many a year before we started adding the other bears. Well, we did hide some of them, but they were under me. And now they're in training under Guy the Guardsman. I do me bit as well. Sean Bear, I've got Santa on here. I'm keeping him for Christmas. And John the horse, well, he promises he's going to give me a ride, but I don't know when. And Paddy the farmer's here. He looks after John the horse. Yeah, he's the sweeper up. Well, how are you going to do today then, Sean? Well, we've invited John the horse and Paddy the farmer to give their selections. Right, first of all, Paddy the farmer is going to give his selection. And he is. He likes a bit of Coldplay. He wants to do a little bit of talk to you. I'm going to put that one up for you today. And as we go to the other 20s, this will be mystifying because we've got the 2020s, the 20s, 2000s, and we could get side jacket. But we're not. We've done all right. We've got the 2000s too. Again with Sean Bear, Santa Jam the Horse, and Paddy the Farmer. Jam the Horse's selection. Yes. Well, he says I was travelling. I thought I was travelling around the race course, but it was in a muse, and it was unintended. And there I go, Jam the Horse. Muse, unintended. That means we're going for 2010s now. That's going to be monopolizing because there's nothing going to indicate the 2010s. You're going to have to guess on the 20s. As you can touch them, you can get to know what they are, There they are, 2010s. But of course, you've got to touch them on the radar. Right, on the 2010s, William's in charge here. Hello, everybody, I'm on the 2010s. I will be vacating, but I'll keep a hand with all the stations. Yes, and I'm ably assisted here. I've got good assistants. I've got Chang the cat here. He's my second in command. King Cuddly is right there with us. I've got Funky Chicken. Oh, I love Funky Chicken. I'm a bit short on William Tens at the moment because I will vacate in October, remember. But I'll still be around. I'll be on Wonderful Radio, William. Where will I be? I don't know. I'll be on the William Live show as well, of course. I mean, am I going to give you a selection today? No. I thought I'd give that job to Funky Chicken. So I'm giving Funky Chicken a job. And he's now looking what to do with that job. He says, could I nominate Lady Gaga with applause? I says, you can't if you want. He says, okay. Huh. Oh. Well, he's only a Funky Chicken. So there you go. She liked that one. So he nominated it. And now we are moving on to the radar again to look for those 2020s. This is going to be death-defying. This is the death-defying moment because how will you spot 2020s when you've got 20s, 2000s, 2010s? How will you spot them? Will you get a signal from them? Yes, what if they welcome us all? Oh, I don't know what will happen. We'll have a big party. We'll have to find them first. I have found a secret location. Yes. I will be watching that secret location in future, yes. And they're headed by aliens, so these lot are out of this world. That's because they've got another 6 or 7 years of the 20s to come yet. And aliens still travel in the skies. Reached planet 120. Yeah. Alien on Wonderful Radio, William heads his ship. This is his ship. He's the commander. Daisy the cow is sent into the studio to explain, yeah, we're having a wonderful life on the alien. He's okay. He does well. He's very friendly with us. He just looks and we know what we've got to do. And it doesn't take no fuss. And Daisy the cow there and Skater Dog, he's another one of the alien's friends. He sent them in to see how we're doing. Yes, we're doing well with the alien. He's really doing great. Scared that dog we got on here. But this is the need a lot because this is the future coming up. And we've got Nessie on here. He's from the future as well. Yes, they might discover him one day, but they might discover him nowadays. Yes. And so we asked Nessie, could you possibly send a message down from your luck and give us a selection for the 2020s? Well, he says, yes, I could. And you'll receive it as a message in a bottle. Ah, hmm, yes. And could you make it a nice one for us? Is it in a bottle? Well, I'm actually going to put it in a box, he says. Oh, that's good. Hmm. Would it get wet? No, it's a very tough box. Yeah, especially from Nazi. And he says the only person that's going to be able to find me is going to have to be rich. He's going to have to be ruddy rich. The box I'm sending you in, and that's Nessie's selection of the day. And yes, and he didn't select every day, gives the others a chance. But on the 2020s, now we're not finished yet, we go to world. This is to see how everybody's coming on and how William's doing. Well, William's doing all right by the look of things. I can't see anything wrong with the list. It's a good list. Remember, William's coming to the end on World. He's stint, but the others will still go on. Yes, the others will still go on doing their duties and that. And William advertising his wonderful radio, William. And he's also going to advertise for you at the top of the screen his World. Because that's what this is, stands for William Online Daily. And he does make sure he's online daily, even if he's on his holidays. He's got his holidays coming up, and I think he wants to avoid the PC. So the Bears are going to have to get, they're going to have to get going amongst themselves, prepare for a nutty time. I'll tell you when he vacates in October. Right? So that's world there. So looking back into the studio for the live streaming, and I see Naco Hamburgers here. You are awesome sauce. Yes. And Nick Archer. Hello there, Nick. Hi from William. Hi from the crew. We're now on the Starship. We're heading into the future now on the starships. Many starships. But 1700s and 2023s. Yeah, 2020s we call it actually. But there it is. And there's the guys in the studio. Sean Bear sang you a song. Yes, he's the commander. Aliens, he's commander, but he sent Skate a dog in to see us. Yes, I've got a visit this to him. So thank you very much, everybody. That's all for the day. Thank you very much, and bye bye then. Bye bye.